Alrighty, everyone. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester, back into Marvel Champions. This time we got another matchup for you guys. This is going to happen to be Groot versus Green Goblin. So we got the Battle of G's going on. Groot versus Green Goblin. We're going to find out if the heroes that start with a G are better than the villains that start with a G. I don't know. We're going to try it and see what happens and see how it goes. This could go horribly wrong. Could go horribly wrong. And I do have my volume on this time. I checked. I know, right? The little things in life. The little things like your backgrounds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch back to this screen for a second. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. All right. Righty. There we go. Now when we go to this screen, there we go. There we go. All right. So as I mentioned, this is the Battle of G's here, huh? Turn on some lights. Turn on the lights. The party's over. Alrighty. So, Groot. I am Groot. I'm Groot. I'm Groot. I'm Groot. I am Groot. We are Groot. So, yeah. I am Groot. So let's see what Groot is all about. Growth spurt. Action. Place 2 growth counters on Groot. To a maximum of 10. Limit once per round. And then on his alter ego side, he has a forced interrupt. When Groot would take any amount of damage, remove that many growth counters from him. For each growth counter removed this way, prevent 1 damage. He has a 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 defense. Alright. We're going to be playing him in Justice. The Justice League of America is here. The Justice League of America is back. Groot starts with 10 hit points, not 11. 10 hit points. A Green Goblin has a forced response after Green Goblin attacks and damages you. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. Alright, so we unleash the mutagen. We got Green Goblin with the mutagen formula and a standard encounter set. 1 modular encounter set, which is going to be the Goblin gimmicks. And then we're going to put a Goblin Thrall minion into play, engaged with each player, shuffle the encounter deck. So, a Thrall minion to deal with, huh? Oops, this should start over on this side. Alright, should be a good matchup. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It's been a while since I played Groot, to be honest. I kind of thought Groot was kind of cool, and then I heard a lot of bad things, so I stopped playing him. And I come back and play him now because he's still one of the cool ones, I think. And this camera never works. Never gets where I want it to get. Alright. You see we are shuffling massively here because I don't want to hear any shenanigans going on. Alright, here we go. So Groot, hand size of 6. Alter ego 5, very standard stuff there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, 10 hit points. Here we go. We got Rocket right off the bat, some strength. Monica Chang, surveillance team. Energy, and I am Groot. Remove threat from a scheme equal to the number of growth counters on Groot. That is interesting. Does it start with any? We have to flip this over to find out, don't we, dummy? So, starts with 2. Starts with 2. Which is kind of amazing. So it only goes to 10. Okay. So we are going to get crazy here. We're going to put a surveillance team in. Comes in with 3 snoop counters. Costs us 2, which is going to be some energy. Then we're going to bring in Monica Chang, who after Monica Chang enters play, we're going to search our deck, hand, and discard pile for a copy of surveillance team is to put it into play. Place 1 snoop counter on each surveillance team. So, we are going to look for another surveillance team. We are going to be pretty good with the surveillance teams. Okay, so it comes into play with 3 on it, and then she, after Monica Chang enters play, search her deck, hand, and discard pile for a copy of the surveillance team support and put it into play. Place 1 snoop counter on each surveillance team you control. So it's going to go to 2 and 2. Lovely. And that's going to cost us 3, by the way. So I do have to pay for that. We put our 2 counters on Groot, don't we? Yes, we do. So we'd still have to pay for this card. This guy is going to be a problem. This guy is going to be a problem. I'm going to keep Rocket and get rid of these 3. Okay. We're going to thwart and thwart. And I should put these on there so we know. So it's going to remove that threat. Very nice. And I'm going to stay in alter ego. We are going to be a thwarting machine, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to keep this card, Rocket. So we got Mockingbird, Blindfold, I am Groot. Fertile Ground, I am Groot. 2 I am Groots. Deal damage equal to the number of counters on Groot. Alright. He gets 1 on this at the start of his turn. He's then going to scheme for 1. +1 plus an additional. Oh my god, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus this 1 is additional 5. So he's at 6. And then this guy, wow, that is really bad. We got the Intimidation, which give the villain 1 additional boost card for this activation. And then we drew a 3 afterwards. So that's going to give it 4. Plus this 1 is 5. Plus this 1 is 6. And he already had 1 on there, which means it's going to be 7. Which means, poof, pop goes the weasel. Advance to stage 2B now. Alright. Alright. Wow. We're on to stage 2 just like that. We got an encounter card. Another Goblin Thrall. All right, back to our turn now. That is the more important part, is it's back to our turn. So first things first, we're going to put 2 counters on Groot. We're going to flip up. Well, here we were going to be a thwarting machine, but that didn't work out so well, did it? Oh, I need one of these on me, actually. So I'm going to attack for 2, and I'm going to have Monica Jang attack. And we'll get rid of one of these Goblin Thralls. We're going to bring in Rocket. Actually, yeah, let's do that. That's fine. So right now we're sitting at 4 counters, huh? So we would do 4 damage. So we're going to bring in Rocket, and it's going to cost us a 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to bring in Fertile Ground for I Am Groot. And then Rocket. Good old Rocket here. Rocket is going to attack. And when he attacks a minion, he gets +3, so it's 4 damage. Kills that guy. Nice job, Rocket. I'll take a damage out of that. We still don't have anything. Oop, these should be over like this anyways. We're going to ready up. We're going to ready up. We're going to ready up. What do we get? 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop, 5. What happened there? Is that 5? That is 5. Okay. Power Justice. Clear the area. Think fast. Vine Shield and Nick Fury. Nicholas is here. Alright, Green Goblin gets 1 at the start of his turn. Boom. Just 1. And after Green Goblin attacks and damages you, we would place 1 there, but he's going to attack us. I think Monica Chang is going to jump in the way. And put this throw into play, engaged with you. Lovely. Lovely. So, actually, he does 1 damage. She only had 1 left. So it does kill her. Unfortunately, it does kill her. But he didn't damage us, so we don't put anything on that, which is good. And then this guy, I think, would attack us. I believe he would still attack us. What's the timing on that? I'm not 100% sure what the timing is on that. In that case, we'll just take a hit. We'll just take the hit off of our growth counters. Bastard. Alright, then we have an encounter card, which is Goblin Glider. Attach the enemy with the highest printed cost and without another Goblin Glider attached. That's going to bring Green Goblin. He's got his Goblin Gliders. 2 energy to get rid of it. Otherwise, he gets +1 to his attack. Alright, I kind of like Green Goblin. I do. He's a fun guy. He's fair. He's not one of these cheater pumpkin eaters. When Groot defends against an attack, remove 1 Groot counter from him and exhaust this, and he's going to get +3 to his defense. That is huge. Alright. Hero action. We are a hero. Think fast. We're going to spend a card. What are we going to spend? We're going to spend clear the area. Think fast. Hero action, take 1 damage, which unfortunately is going to come off of this. Growth counters. But then confuse. You are confused there, Mr. Man. You are confused. You are confused. Green Goblin. Confuse the villain. There we go. Nicely done there, Rocket. Rocket is going to attack again. And he's going to take another damage. And he's going to kill off that guy. Because he's a minion and he does pretty good against minions, which is nice. Alright, I am going to bring in the Vine Shield for the Power of Justice. I am actually going to flip down Bloom. I'm going to add 2 growth counters to Groot. And then I'm going to exhaust this to add another growth counter on him. I'm going to keep Nicholas in my hand and we're going to draw back up. 5 more cards. We don't have enough room. I'm going to slide that over a little bit so my hand doesn't keep knocking it over. 5 cards plus 1 is 6. Let's ready everything up. He has 16 hit points, but he is about ready to die. Okay. He gets 1 at the start of his turn. He would try to scheme, but he's confused, so he can't do anything. And now, luckily for us, we get only 1 encounter card, which is I See You when revealed. Green Goblin attacks you. If you are in alter ego form, do not give the villain a boost card for this activation. So he still attacks us even though we're in alter ego form. That is weird. Green Goblin attacks you. If you are in alter ego, do not give the... Alright, so he's going to do 2 damage. No, 3 damage. 3 damage, which is going to remove 3 of our growth counters that we were trying to store up. That little bastard does not want us to store him up, does he? No, he does not. That is crazy. Alright, we got some Entangling Vines. When Groot makes a basic thwart, remove 1 growth counter from him and exhaust Entangling Vines. Groot gets +2. Think Fast to confuse again. Ground Stomp to deal some damage to an enemy. I'm Groot to remove some threat. And Vine Spikes. When Groot makes a basic attack, remove a growth counter from him and exhaust the Vine Sparks. He gets +2 to his attack. Alright. So good stuff. Good stuff. I think we're gonna flip up, we're gonna confuse him. And we do have Nicholas as well. But I don't think Nikki's gonna come into play. I don't think so. We're gonna need him to play this. We're going to need him to play this. And we're going to need him to play this. Okay, well. I exhaust this. Place a growth counter on him. Boom. Place 2 growth counters on him. Boom. We will exhaust this and exhaust this to remove 2 threat from his scheme. Well, 1 each. Lovely. Alright, so, do we stay in alter ego form? We can't confuse him if we do, so no, I don't think we do. We're going to flip up. We're at 2, 4, 5 growth counters. That's pretty impressive. Vine Stakes. We're going to use, what are we going to use? I am Groot to pay for that? Yes. We're going to bring in Entangling Vines with some Nicholas Fury. And we're going to bring in, we're going to use Think Fast. And we're going to confuse him again. I know we're not in alter ego right now, but we will be back there in a moment. Okay, let's do some damage now. He's got no minions out there to protect him. He's got nothing going on. That's good. So I am going to use a basic attack. Wait. Yep, okay. Attack plus 2. So I'm going to use a basic attack. My attack is 2. I remove a growth counter and I get plus 2, so that's 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's down to 12. And I don't want Rocket. I want Rocket to take care of the minions. So unfortunately, that's all I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, he gets 1 at the start of his turn. He goes to attack us. We're going to defend. That's what we're going to do. Oh, we activate everything back up. We're going to defend. I would defend of 3. He's attacking with 3 right now. So I'm going to defend. I'm going to defend. It's going to cost me 1. And I'm now a 6 defense. He is a 2, 3, 4, 5. He's a 5 attack. Haha. My 6 is better than your 5. I take no damage. Ha ha ha. He has no other minions, so he will. Hero, Green Goblin attacks you. If at least 3 damage was dealt by this activation, this card gains Surge. Wow, that's... Oh, I had to defend too, so I'm spent. And I just defended. So, that was rather unfortunate. Rather unfortunate. I'm gonna have Rocket jump in the way because I can't afford to take a hit. The villain heals 2 damage. 1, 2. He only does 3, but that's enough to knock out Rocket. Rocket! No! Rocket, what happened? Alright, back to our turn though. We got Ground Stomp, we got Lashing Vines. Aftergrowth uses a basic power, Grow. Remove 2 growth counters from him and exhaust this to ready Groot. Alright. Once again, boom, boom. We're going to use one of these and one of these. Nope, I don't need to do that. I only need to do 1. Let's keep this nice and low. Our surveillance team is really screwing him over. This is a good one. Hero action, place 2 growth counters on Groot and ready him, and place 2 charge counters on Rocket, but we don't have rockets. So adding 2 to him would be good. Oops. Yes, I am spent. That's right. Damn it. Right, but I can use this. Alright, we're going to bring in some Sense of Justice. We're going to play the Power of Justice for that card. Generates 2 resources for that one. We need to get some resource generators going on here. We're going to play Florna and Flana. And I want to use Lashing Vines to pay for that. Place 2 growth counters on Groot and ready him. Oh, look at that. And place 2 charge counters on Rocket, Raccoon, upgrade, and ready that upgrade. Okay. he's confused. We should probably flip down. I think we should do some damage. Yep, I'm going to make a basic attack. And my basic attack is 2 plus 2 is 4 again. He's down to 10. Then I'm going to flip down. I'm going to place 2 growth counters on him. And then another 1 growth counter on him. So he is up to 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do you appreciate? Alright, I think that's all we can do. We will draw up. We're going to keep the root stomp because we're going to be stomping his face here in a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5 more. We got root stomp plus clear the area. Fruition. We are Groot, Professor, and Surveillance Team. Alright, he gets 1 at the start of his turn. He's confused, so he can't do anything. And then we have an encounter. The encounter is Green Goblin schemes with plus scheme where X is equal to the villain stage number. So he's going to get a scheme. He's going to be a +1. He's going to scheme for 1 and 0. But I guess we have to put that guy into play with us. Schemes where the X is the villain stage number. Ugh, this guy. Deal 1 damage to the engaged player when we defeat him. Well, that was very bad draw. Very bad draw. Very, very bad draw. Just saying. That was a very bad draw. I get to put 2 growth counters on Groot, so I'm up to my maximum of 10. Do we have the attack that does a lot of damage if we have maximum? We do have the Professor, which could confuse him. We need a little bit. All right, we're going to have to play this. So, we're going to flip over. Unfortunately, I don't think I made any of the green ones with 10s because I never thought we would actually get to 10. I'm going to have to do that, aren't I? We're at 10. I'll make a couple 10 and 5s. That's fine. We will be more than happy to do that, I guess. 10. 10. I'll write the 5s on the once this is dried up a little bit. So I'm at 10. All right, it'll be a little easier to flip over this way than trying to. Okay, my turn. Talking about my turn. Oh, we can't bring the Professor in, which stinks. Can we? No. That's only for a thwart event. We're not doing a thwart event. Alright, ground stomp. Boom. We're going to spend clear the area of fruition. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. That's going to kill this guy. And we would place a growth counter on him, but he's already maxed out, so we cannot do that. Unfortunately, we're going to bring in another surveillance team. Might as well. Comes in with 3 counters on it. There you go. We will use this and remove that threat. He's never going to have threat. I mean, literally, he's never going to have threat. We don't have to worry about him threatening us out. Especially if we get Monica Chang back. Which reminds me, actually, I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I'm going to use this one then and remove this one, because if Monica Chang comes back, we get to add a free surveillance team, so we might as well use that one up as opposed to using the new guy in case she does come back. Alright. So that was the damage on this jerk face. Oh wait, when we defeat him, deal 1 damage to the engaged player. Oh, that's a bummer. Now I need all these counters back. 2, 4, and right the back side. 5. Alright, so that's 9 now. We're never going to take damage. Like, literally, that's why I like Groot. He is a beast among boys. He doesn't take any damage. As long as you keep flipping him back and forth, he just keeps getting those growth counters. He can stun the enemy with the Professor, with the Think Fast, and you can keep your threat well under control. So, we're now going to attack. Boom. And spend a thing to get +2. So it's going to be 4 more damage. We're going to do this the hard way, I guess. Just slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, they always say. Ready up. We'll be done. Put this on there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're almost gone. Not quite. He gets 1 at the start of his turn. Ha ha ha. He goes to attack us. We're just going to defend. Because this way we won't take any damage. Right here. Defend. We do lose a growth counter. But we're 6. He's attacking for 3. +2 is 5. No damage. Groot says, yeah, try harder. And then encounter card is Goblin Nation. Each Goblin enemy, including Green Goblin, gains +1 to attack. It's a whopping 2. Count it, 2 threat on there. Ooh. Okay, Green Goblin, good job. You got 6 hit points, buddy. We are gonna murder. Oh, here's a resource generator. Finally. Can we get that into play? We do need to stomp him. We do need to stomp him. Ah, jeez. It's either going to be get a resource generator in or do some damage. All right, you know what? We're going to play a ground stomp. Boom. And it's going to cost a genius. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. Boom, he's down to 1. That was nice. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play these 2 to bring in Quake. Is Quake going to flip him over? She can knock him out. What does he scheme on his backside? He schemes at 2. Not that I'm worried about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate... No, I'm not going to activate that one. I'm going to activate this one and remove that threat. Not that I'm worried he's going to scheme out on us, but might as well keep it low while we can. Do I want to get rid of that is the question. Probably not, because he's not going to be attacking me because I'm going to be flipping over. We'll go ahead and flip over. Boom. We're going to use, we get 2. And then we're going to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll use the fertile ground and make it an even 10 again. And unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, and no, he's going to get +1 now. 1, 2, 3, and we get an encounter card. Oh wait, does he get a +1 when we go through our deck, or is it just we get an extra encounter card? Oh, I think it's we just get an extra encounter card. I don't think he gets a +1. Does he get a +1? I can't remember if he gets a +1 or not. I think the punishment for going through your deck. Yeah. We should ready everything up. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna have to look at the rules because I can't remember, to be honest. I can't remember if when you go through your deck, does he get a +1? He doesn't get an acceleration. Does he get an acceleration when you go through your deck, or just when he goes through his deck? I don't know where the rules are. I don't know where the rules are. Don't know where the rules are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, he's gonna get 1. I think it's 1. I think you get an extra encounter card. I don't think he gets an acceleration when you go through your deck. So he's gonna get 1 at the start of his turn. He is going to scheme for 1 plus 2 is 3. So 3 more. 2. It's up to 4. Keep this 5 out. That's fine. Okay. That was the scheme, and then we have 2 encounter cards. First encounter card. Attached to Green Goblin, he's going to get... when he schemes or attacks, give him an additional boost card for that activation. We can spend 2 mental to get rid of this. Lovely. So we got 1 hit point left. And when revealed, discard X card from the encounter deck where X is equal to double the villain's stage number. Each time a goblin minion is discarded this way, put it into play or take 3 damage. There is 1 and 2. X is double the stage number. So the stage number is 1. 1 times 2 is 2 cards. So we would put this into play, or we're going to take 3 damage. We're just going to take the 3 damage because we're going to get it right back. Actually, no, that's not true. I don't lose. I can't use these growth counters unless I'm in hero form, right? Is that what the deal is? Yeah. So we can actually technically lose 3 hit points for this. Okay, look at us go. Might as well take the damage. It's a resource we're not using. We might as well. Alright, so that was his 2 encounters. Congratulations, Jerkface. You know what I forgot to do? Shoot. I forgot to take... shoot. I forgot to take all the stupid... the basics cards. Okay. Let's go with standard 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so that's why we haven't come across any any of those cards in the encounter deck. 1, 2, and we made it a lot harder because we're going with standard 2 instead of standard 1. Does have the Shadows of the Past, Total Annihilation, and I don't know, whoa, don't know what the heck, all of these, why Deadpool's, oh, that must go with that. This must be Deadpool's thing. I don't know. Just gonna set it aside for now. I'll look at it later. Okay. Alright, we'll put those back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well. I'm wondering why we haven't come across any of those. I'm like, well, maybe I just forgot to see them. Maybe I forgot to look at them or whatever. And now I realize, oh yeah, that's right. It's in the other set because I have Ultron over here, but he's got the green set. He's got the standard sets. And I'm like, oh, well, geez, that's going to be a real pain in the ass to try and take that out and add this. It's not going to be worth the time, trouble, and effort. So I'll just add in another set, which is going to make things twice as hard for us. He's down to 1 hit point, though. He's going to die pretty quick. Alright. Back to our turn. We have 10. We have 10. We got to start spending some of that. If we can get that one attack thing that does really good. There's a professor with another Think Fast. Def Focus, which is good because a lot of his is superpowers, but huh. And we didn't get a single double either. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Nick Fury, which means we'd only be able to play a 0 if we played Nick Fury. Okay, spend this and remove it. Boom. Spend this, remove that. So it's down to 2 again. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I'm gonna bring in the professor for 3. Bring in the professor for 3. Oh, and he is going to confuse the enemy. You're so confused, Green Goblin. You are so confused. Now the problem is, ooh, When he attacks us, what the bad things are going to happen, isn't it? +1 attack, and then when Green Goblin schemes or attacks, give him an extra booth card. All right. Well, he's going to be confused. He was confused from the last turn, so he's still confused. He can still attack us, which means he's going to get 2 boost icons, which is fine. Then I'm going to play Def Focus and use my Think Fast to pay for Def Focus. Then I'm going to flip over. The professor is going to take a damage, and he is going to bloop, get rid of the Goblin Nation. He's going to thwart for 3 and get rid of that. So when he attacks us, he's going to do some pretty good damage, huh? I'm gonna have Quake attack him, and boom, knocked out. So now he is coming. Boom, side 2. Deal 2 encounter cards to each player. Are you kidding me? That is brutal. Ow. This goes here and here. And he comes in with how many hit points? 18. Oh, yeah. 18. He's actually a pretty tough villain. He's a pretty good villain to fight, I think. Alright. We can still do some damage. We're going to, once again, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to use boom and knock him down 4. Down to 14. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. It's ready everyone up. Ready everyone up. Draw 5 cards. Draw 5 cards. Ready everyone up. Alright, so he gets 1 at the start of his turn, so he's up to 3. He will go to attack us. We're gonna have Quake jump in the way here. Boom. Quake is gonna jump in the way. And that attack is gonna be. Put this guy in. This is I hate this. I really hate this. Every other card puts him into play. Puts him into play. Puts him into play against you. Puts him into play against you. Again, I'm not sure the timing is because we've already initiated the attack sequence. Does he get to do an attack? Because he doesn't have quick strike, so I don't think he gets to immediately attack. I could be completely wrong on that. I'm not 100% sure what the timing is on that. Let's assume he does get to attack us. He's going to do 1 damage. Sure, I'll just take the 1 damage, which is going to be a growth counter. That's fine. And then we have 3. Count them, 3 encounter cards. Woohoo! Number 1. The villain is going to scheme with +1 to his scheme. So he's going to scheme for 2, but he's going to get 2 boost cards because of this. Oh, there's the Shadows of the Past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He schemes for 5. Are you kidding me? That's not good. He could actually win here if he schemes 1 more time. Goblin Knight. Okay, Goblin Knight comes into play. And last but not least, we have Overrun. Ooh, it's 1, per player. When defeated in player order, each player must discard 2 cards from the encounter deck and put each goblin minion into play. Alright, well, we already got 2 bad ones. We have the soldier and the knight. Oh, he's just going to try to swarm us with minions. The little bastard. Alright, well, here's what we're going to do for you. You are a jerk. A big fat jerk. You are a jerk. A big fat jerk. We're going to play some energy for ground stomp. Energy for ground stomp. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. If it defeats an enemy, put a growth counter on Groot. That is very nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now we just have this guy to get rid of. And unfortunately... Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on a second. Let's do this. Let's undo that. Because I have Def Focus, I can spend this. It's a superpower card, which means that would only cost me 1 instead of 2 resources to play this. Okay? That's why I put Def Focus out, dummy. Then I'm going to bring in Rocket. It's going to cost me 2 plus a Mockingbird. And Rocket is going to immediately attack. And he's going to attack this guy and do 1 plus 3, 4 damage to this guy. Take it and like it, jerk. 4 damage. Then I am going to spend a growth counter and get 4 attack and get rid of this guy. Boom, boom. Get out of here now. Let's make sure. Deal 1 when defeated, deal 1 damage to the engaged player. So I'm going to have to take 1 from this guy. And then this guy... nothing. Okay, nothing special on him. Surveillance team is going to have to activate and remove one of this threat. He's at 7. If he gets to 11, he wins. Do we need to flip down is the question. Do we need to flip down? We don't need to flip down. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. We got the professor. He'll take another damage and remove 3 more threat. That's a good thing. That's the professor coming into play. Good old professor. Do we want... What do we want to do? I would like to get rid of that. He's going to scheme, though. He's going to scheme for an extra one, but he won't scheme because he's confused. So we're going to flip down. We're definitely flipping down. We're definitely flipping down. And we can get 2 growth counters. And boom, get another 1 growth counter, which will put us at 10 once again. Up to 10. We're just so good at this game. We are so good at this game. Flip everything up. Get 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, he's going to get 1 at the start of his turn. That's going to put him at 5. Then he's confused, so he doesn't do any of that nonsense. Get out of here, jerk face. And then you have an encounter. Expert mode only. We're not doing expert mode, that's for sure. Permanent setup. Each enemy gains stalwarts. So you can only use standard too if you're playing expert mode. That's ridiculous. I'm just going to draw another card. Oh no, he's going to scheme. That is a possibility of losing us the game. So he's going to get 2 boost cards because of this. He's scheming for 2. Put this guy into play. 3, 4, 5, and that's going to take us to 10. Wow, he did not win. That is very close to winning, though. That is very close to winning. We have got to get rid of that. Okay, so we got a new goal, boys and girls. We got 2. Oh, look. We got... Boom. We're going to play that to get rid of that. 2 mental resources right there. Get out of here, jerk. I mean, come on, jerk. Holy cow. Where's the big old attacks? I know he's got some big attacks. Well, that is crazy. Professor is going to knock himself out. But he's going to remove 3 threat from this. It's going to go back down to 7. All right. We're going to play another surveillance team, which is going to come in with 3. And this surveillance team is going to spend its last charge. Boom. To get rid of this. I think, let's get rid of this. In player order, each player must discard the top 2 cards from the encounter deck and put each goblin minion they discarded in this way. Right. So discard 2. No minion. No minion. Thank God. No minions. Alright. Oh, I have to pay for that card. With those 2 cards. I am then going to flip over. Rocket is going to attack and do 4 damage to this guy. Then I'm going to attack and kill him. Get rid of him. Get him out of here. Still is trouble. But I'm going to play Flora and Fauna. And I'm going to place 2 growth counters, which I can't because he's maxed, and ready him. This one is going to remove a charge there. I am going to spend a charge. And thwart 2 + 1. I'm going to only thwart for 3, which is okay. And we're ready everyone up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. He gets one at the start of his turn. He goes to attack us. Rocket's gonna jump in the way, and he would not get an extra one. For this one, he's gonna give the villain one additional boost card. So, and in this case, we're gonna put a Goblin Thrall into play. Oh, Jesus! Poor Rocket. What happened, buddy? Encounter card. Hero. Green Goblin attacks with plus attack where X is equal to the villain's stage number. We are in stage 2. So he's going to attack for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to attack for 7. Well, they're going a lot of our growth counters. All 7 of them. But you can't hurt us. You can't hurt us. That was no big thing, man. That ain't no big thing. It's our turn now, isn't it? Ha ha ha. Yeah, it's a good thing. We got I Am Groot. I got both of my copies of I Am Groot exactly the same time he got rid of my 7 damage. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, we are going to. What are we going to do here? We're going to. I'm just gonna flip down. We're gonna confuse the villain. Boom. Confuse you. Jerk face. Jerk. I think I just hold these. We generate some resources. We flip down. Yeah, we're gonna flip down. Can we kill anything before we flip down? Yes, we can. We can use a growth token in our attack. We can kill the Goblin Thrall, get him out of here. Then we'll flip down. Flip down. We'll use the Fertile Ground to give us 1 and then 2 more for his own ability. Then we'll just ready up. We'll be able to add 3 more there next turn. And then I got 2 I Am Groots. And we'll be able to obliterate him as long as he doesn't win. So we'll just draw 3 more cards. 1, 2. Oh, there's all his cards. Look at that. I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. We are Groot. There. It's about time, buddy. Alright, 1 at the start of your turn. You're confused. You can't do anything. We don't have to listen to any of your bullshit because you can't do anything. We do have to do an encounter card. Assuming this is nothing bad, discard X cards where X is double the stage number. So we got 4 cards coming to us. If any of these are Goblin minions, Soldier, Monster, and a Thrall. Nice. 3 of the 4 were minions. This has Guard. The rest of these we don't care about. Wow, that is not good. Holy crap-o. We have to kill this guy. So, at the start of our turn, we spend Fertile Ground to get 1. We spend Groot to get 2. 2, 4, 6, 7. Alright, so the question is, I am Groot, costs this. I am Groot, costs this. Alright, we still should be able to win, no problem. To be honest, we should be able to win, no problem. Because we have 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 and 7 is 14. So all we have to do is activate 2 of these cards. And we have the resources for those. These two for those two. This for those two. But we also have Def Focus, which we can use to pay for one of these. Ooh, you know what? No, we're not going to be able to do it. Because I'm going to have to use a spike. I'm going to have to use a spike, which will cost one of these, so we'll only have 6. Oof. That's a bummer. Wow. I thought we had this easily, but not anymore. Shoot, it's all these damn minions. God damn. Oh, and when we revealed we're stunned, I didn't even read that, so we're stunned anyways. So, okay, we're going to have to kill some of these guys. Okay, that's fine. So we're not going to be able to kill Goblin this time because of this mess. Fine. We're going to flip over. We're stunned, which means we're not going to do any damage. Dang, that stun really set us back too. Okay, alright. This guy is such a jerk, I swear. He is such a jerk. I cannot do anything until I get rid of my stun, so I'm going to have to attack to get rid of my stun. And then I am Groot. Boom. Which is going to kill this asshole. I am Groot for these two, which is going to kill this asshole. And they're all assholes. Dang. Oh, actually, instead of paying Think Fast, I'm going to use my Def Focus and keep the Think Fast in my hand so we can flip down next turn. So, dang, I thought we were going to win, and it didn't work out. Okay, well, we got rid of most of his nonsense. So he's up to 6. He's going to attack us. Yeah, I guess we'll just, you know what? We'll defend with +3. It does cost us a growth token, but we're going to defend. 2, 3, 4, 5. We defend for 6, so no damage. He will then damage us for 1. And then we have an encounter card. And oh, look at this. From now on, he's going to get a +1 to his growth. The villain heals X, double X, which is double X. So 2 times 2 is 4. His maximum is 18, which is just enough to bring him back to max. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? I think this is the first time we've ever gone through a Goblin deck. That's crazy. He's got a lot of cards. I mean, a boatload of cards. They kind of fixed that with all the other heroes, or villains. They're like, oh no, we're not going to have this big deck anymore. And now we have to worry about the card again. And somehow we knocked the camera out of alignment as well. It's going to be one of those days, I see. All right. That's it. So we can do 18 and 3 points of damage. We will win. Great. We're going to boom. Root Stomp, 5 points. Get out of here. You're a jerk. And we get to add a growth downer because, yes, we killed him. And boom. Let's do it again because that was so much fun. Deal 5 more damage. He's down to 13. It doesn't kill him, though. But now what I'm going to do is... we can't flip down. We cannot flip down because we didn't stun him and he will probably scheme out and win. So, actually I've done that again. I'm going to keep monitoring Chang and use my Def Focus. Oh, yes, I should be using this to lower that down to 5. We're not gonna, oh geez, 1, 2, 3, we're gonna get another encounter card. This has been a mega battle here. Mega battle. Are you kidding me? What a mega battle here. This is why I don't like playing with, it's exactly why I don't like using sleeves. Because all it does is turn into a glossy mess. So it looks like I'm going to be taking all the sleeves off again. I really wanted to try the sleeves because of the new spider. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing here? Let's, oh wait, no. Keep these 4 cards. We're drawing 1 more card. That's what we're doing. Drawing 1 more card. Chang, blindfold. Power Justice, clear the area and surveillance team. That's good. Play this. For this. Oh, we can't get Chang out then. God damn. Alright, he gets 2 at the start of his turn. 2, 4, 6, 7. He goes to attack us. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of damage you just did to us. 5 damage. 2 encounter cards. Jesus. 2 for player. And then he's going to attack us again. If at least 3 damage, yeah, we'll defend this time. We'll defend. It's going to cost us our last little growth token. So he gets, he's going to attack for 2, 3, 4. And he's going to heal 2. Well, fuck an A. But he doesn't do he doesn't do 3 damage. So no surge on that card. Okay. We're going to have to flip down, but if we flip down, yeah, we're kind of in a bad situation all of a sudden. We're in a really bad situation where we don't have any growth tokens. If we flip down, he will scheme and probably scheme out to win. But if we don't flip down, then we're not going to get any growth tokens, which means we're now going to take damage on our health. And we don't have any way to confuse him because we haven't seen any of those cards forever. Alright, we're going to play Monica Chang for 2, 3. And we're search your deck, hand, and discard pile. So we're going to search our deck because I want to keep the one in my hand. Okay. Comes in with 3. And she adds 1 to each one, so that will help keep the threat down again. And then I'm going to, boom, clear the area, remove 2 threats. On the scheme, if you draw, if it's, what's the last threat on the scheme, draw a card. Okay. And then I can play this card because I can use my Def Focus. It's a superpower. Remove up to 4 growth counters from group. Choose that many friendly characters. Oh, I can't do that because I don't have any. I don't have any growth counters. So we are okay. We're in a thing. We're in a pickle. We're in a pickle-y situation. So flipping, losing 1. Flipping, losing 1. So we'll remove 2 threats. We're going to go ahead and have her lose a threat and to get rid of this as well. If I flip down, he will earn 2, and he'll scheme for 2 plus a card. So it'll be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he'll be at 8 if he gets a 3 boost, and he'll automatically win. But I think we have to flip down. We have to get some growth counters. So I'm going to get 2 growth counters, and I'm going to spend this to get another growth counter. And we'll keep that card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's either going to be do or die right here. Oh, now we get it. Now we get it. Ground stomp. Okay. So he's going to get 2 at the start of his turn. So he's up to 6. Now he's going to scheme for 2 plus nothing. So just 2 more. And then we get a card. He actually is going to get this right there. So that actually worked out pretty good. That actually worked out pretty good. Alright, so... Oh, let's ready everything up. Ready everything up, please. Thank you so much. Now it's our turn now. Spend 2. Get 2. Get another one. So we're back up to 6 pretty quickly. I could play this and confuse him. We could remove a bunch of threat, actually. So we're gonna flip over. We got some stuff now. We got some stuff now. Okay. So, oh, it's gonna cost 3. Are you kidding me? All right. So I am Groot for some energy, and we are Groot. And you got 6 counters, so remove 6 threat on a scheme. Boom, boom, boom. That's pretty nice. Then this is going to go away. Boom, boom. And we remove another threat. And then this is going to activate. And remove the last threat. It's down to nothing now. That's nice. Now we're going to ground stomp this guy into the ground, get him out of there. Then I'm going to activate this to get +2 attack, take him down to 11. Just like that. Oh. I'll pay this and this card to pay the ground stomp. You know what? Nope. Better yet, let's pay this one and this for this card. We'll keep the think fast. We'll draw in 1 under surveillance. Root stomp. Now our resources. Okay. So he gets 2 at the start of his turn. He goes to attack us. Monica Chang's going to jump in the way. We're going to put this guy into play, and she's going to die. And counter card is Goblin Reinforcements. Each Goblin minion in play, there is none, so it's just going to be 2 threat on that. Well, that was actually, oops. That was actually a very bad turn for him. He gave us a chance. He's given us a chance to come back and kick his ass now. So this will do, this will do 5 damage to him. Alright, Power of Justice to play under surveillance. We're going to increase that by 7, whatever it is. Or increase it by 4, sorry. Just going to go to 15 to pop. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's not a thwart event. Oh, this should be put. Alright. We'll spend our genius to ground stomp him for 5 more points. 11, he's down to 6. 6 hit points left, boys. 6 stinking hit points left. He can't scheme out on us. There's no way because of this, and he's got nothing. So we're going to go ahead and flip down, boys. We're going to go ahead and flip down. We'll get a whole bunch of new boom, 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 boom. And we'll draw our big old hand back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, 1 too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he's going to die if he doesn't kill us, which I don't think he can. So 2 more. Start of his turn. He's going to scheme for 2. Oh, we get an extra encounter card. Fuck. Didn't see that. 2 plus 1. 3. So he's going to scheme for 3. Which is going to give him 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then we get 2 encounter cards. The villain schemes with plus 1 scheme. Wow, that's great. So that's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. And then after this activation ends, shuffle this card in the encounter deck. So another 5. That's going to take him up to 12, just like that. Are you kidding me? He's up to 12. Good thing we put that surveillance on. And the other encounter card is... you're an alter ego. Discard the top cards, 7 cards in the encounter deck. Put the first minion discarded this way into play, engage with you. Okay, it's a soldier. Which is fine. I don't even care about it. Because he's only got 6 hit points left. We're going to just beat him into the ground. We're going to add 2 more. We're going to flip over. And I'm going to play I am Groot. Deal damage to an enemy equal 10 points. Boom. Jesus, that guy was a bastard. Holy cow. Holy Moses. I didn't remember him being that hard. Now, I know Groot isn't the most powerful character in the face of the planet, but good lord. Green Goblin, give me a break. That guy, I mean, he would have been dead several different ways this time. Because he didn't put out anybody to protect him. This guy being out makes no difference. But it was, that was a rough one, man. It's a good thing we got that when we did. I cannot believe that guy almost won at the last minute like that. He tried to sneak in a quick victory, didn't he? He tried. Holy cow. Well, we were going to play a Black Panther one, but this one was so long. Almost over an hour and a half. We're going to call this an episode already. So thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time. What do you think? Groot versus Green Goblin. That's a pretty rough matchup. Green Goblin is rough to begin with. He's no joke. He's got some pretty serious minions. 5 hit points, 7 min, especially with this treachery deck or standard deck 2, man. This is brutal, man. It is not easy, I'll tell you that. I never played with this deck before. Total Annihilation. It gains Surge, and the villain attacks you. And it gains Overkill. So if you try to chump block, Dark Dealings. Villain schemes with +1 scheme. Discard the highest cost upgrade or support you control. Which I didn't have to deal with that. Wow, that's a really bad encounter deck. Plus then you got Monster, 6 hit points. You got a bunch of reinforcements, extra draw an extra card. Where's this one here where you're drawing cards on the deck, and for every minion you draw, you gain that guy engaged with you. The Goblin Thralls, there's 1,000,000 of them, and they all have guard, and they're 3 hit points apiece. You can't just use a two attack hero to take them out. This pretty serious. Groot is only a 2 attack. So yeah, he has to power up with his cards to get his +2, so he can do 4 attack just to take out his stupid thrall. That's crazy. You got the soldier that deals damage to you when you defeat it. It's going to scheme with extra scheme bonus equal to the stage number. He will heal 2 times whatever the stage number is. That one that was like draw 4 cards and any minions you draw. This one here that gives him an extra boost card every time he schemes or attacks. Oh my god, this guy was For one of the early villains, he was very, very nasty. I think he's very nasty. I think he's very nasty. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section down below if we missed something, if we forgot something. If you think there's something we should add to Groot's deck or remove, let me know in the comments section down below. Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you all down the line.